the future of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the Vietnamese Dong, VND, breaking developments and market insights. Welcome back to our channel, IQD to VND. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on updates and exciting new videos. Our community is growing rapidly and we are on track to hit 270 subscribers in just 2 days, thanks to your incredible support. Today we're diving into some crucial financial developments that are making waves in global markets. From Iraq's new oil and gas law to banking reforms, economic stability, and digital transformation, we'll break down what these changes mean for the future of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the Vietnamese Dong, VND. So grab a seat and let's dive into these critical updates. Iraq's oil and gas law, a game changer? One of the most talked about topics in Iraq today is the new oil and gas law. This law has been in the works for quite some time, and recent developments indicate that it could have a significant impact on Iraq's economy and the potential revaluation, RV, of the Iraqi dinar. What does the oil and gas law mean for Iraq? At first glance, many people assume that the law is about distributing oil revenue directly to Iraqi citizens, but the reality is far more complex. Here's what the law aims to achieve: better management of Iraq's oil resources, ensuring proper governance and transparency, improving how oil is extracted, sold, and allocated, reducing corruption in the oil sector. Could this lead to a revaluation, RV, of the IQD? Many people believe that a fair distribution of oil revenue could trigger an RV of the Iraqi dinar. However, financial experts warn that Iraq's economy is still fragile and requires more stability before any major currency revaluation takes place. Key factors affecting the IQD's revaluation: economic stability. Iraq needs a strong and diversified economy beyond oil. Banking reforms. A modern and transparent banking system is essential for currency strength. Foreign investment. Increased foreign investment could boost Iraq's economic credibility. International confidence. Countries and investors need to see Iraq as a stable and reliable financial partner. While oil revenue sharing could be a step forward, experts suggest that Iraq needs to focus on economic diversification to ensure long-term prosperity. The risk of economic collapse. Is Iraq prepared? Recent reports indicate that Iraq's economy might face a severe downturn within the next 2 years if proper reforms are not implemented. This raises a red flag for both investors and citizens alike. Major concerns: political instability. A lack of political unity and clear economic policies hinder progress. Dependence on oil. Over-reliance on oil revenue puts Iraq in a vulnerable position. Corruption. Widespread corruption in government institutions slows down economic progress. What can Iraq do to prevent economic collapse? To avoid a financial crisis, Iraq must focus on economic diversification, investing in agriculture, tourism, and technology to reduce dependence on oil, banking and financial reforms, strengthening banking regulations to attract foreign investors, encouraging private sector growth, creating incentives for businesses to thrive and expand, modernizing infrastructure, building better roads, digital systems, and industrial zones. By implementing these measures, Iraq can pave the way for economic stability and possibly a revaluation of its currency. Positive developments. Iraq's budget and banking reforms. Despite challenges, Iraq is making significant progress in key financial areas. Iraq's national budget progress. According to recent reports, Iraq's Minister of Planning has completed the national budget tables and submitted them to the Council of Ministers. This is a major step toward economic stability. What this means: more structured government spending, improved financial planning, Greater focus on economic reforms, Iraq's banking system overhaul. Prime Minister al-Sudani has announced plans to reform Iraq's banking sector. Here are the highlights. International banks are now opening credit lines in Iraq. Iraq has partnered with Oliver Wyman, a global consulting firm, to reform its private banking sector. A new financial inclusion campaign has been launched to improve financial literacy. These reforms could make Iraq more attractive to foreign investors, paving the way for economic growth. The digital transformation of Iraq. One of the most exciting developments in Iraq right now is the push for digital transformation. How digital transformation helps Iraq's economy, boosts financial inclusion, attracts foreign investment, improves economic transparency, encourages innovation and growth. Iraq's central bank has launched a financial inclusion campaign to educate the public on banking, savings, and investing. This will help Iraqis better manage their finances and prepare for the country's evolving economy. Vietnamese dong, VND, a currency on the rise. While we focused on Iraq, let's not forget about the Vietnamese dong, VND. Vietnam's economy has been experiencing rapid growth, and some investors believe the Vietnamese dong could appreciate in the coming years. Factors driving the VND's strength: strong export market, electronics, textiles, agriculture, growing foreign direct investment, FDI, stable economic growth, government reforms, and modernization. While the VND may not experience a massive revaluation like some predict, it remains a strong currency in a rapidly developing market. Conclusion: what's next? Both Iraq and Vietnam are at crucial turning points in their economic evolution. While Iraq is working on stabilizing its economy, Vietnam continues to grow at an impressive pace. Key takeaways: Iraq's oil and gas law is a step forward but won't trigger an immediate IQD-RV. Iraq must diversify its economy to avoid financial collapse. Banking reforms and digital transformation are creating positive change. The Vietnamese dong, VND, remains stable, with potential for future growth. Call to action: stay informed by subscribing to our channel for more insights and updates. Let's keep the discussion going in the comments section. What do you think about Iraq's economic future? Do you believe in an IQD revaluation? Let's talk. Subscribe now so you never miss an update. That's all for today, folks. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep an eye on the bigger picture.